For the next 24 hours, I'm going to be attempting to survive alone in the mountains with only this lighter. No tent, no sleeping bag, no stove. Only this lighter. This is going to be the ultimate survival challenge. Let's go see if we can do it. I've decided to head up into these hills and we're going to be camping in the gully right here. Alright. We're going to head down from here. I've always been curious if I could survive if I was stranded up in the mountains on a day hiking trip. And so tonight we're going to be testing that theory out. And joining me on this challenge is going to be my dog, Bonnie. Oh, look at the beautiful river. There appears to be a flat spot right in there, so let's go check it out. This area is pretty muddy. It looks like the river has come through here recently and flooded this area, which has flattened it out but also made it very wet. The mosquitoes are currently eating me alive, so I'm gonna head up the slope here and see if there's a spot just above this creek that we can camp, where we will be further away from the water where there are the most mosquitoes. Hopefully right here will work. Let's flatten out this area to camp and then we'll build our fire. Fire is a crucial ingredient to us surviving tonight, so we need to get to work. The only way I have to get wood is with my hands. We don't have any hatchet, we don't have any saw, so it's gonna be difficult. We can't cut down any trees, we can't saw up trees. We're just gonna have to find lots of branches and logs on the ground. Let's see if there's anything to be had up here. Now that we have some wood, it's time to start to see if we can get a fire working. I'm putting a layer of sticks down so that this fire does not start on wet ground. Now it's time to use our one survival tool for tonight. Here we go. This fire is now roaring. This is exactly what we want. I'm gonna bring up all the other logs right here, and then it's time to start collecting more logs. Look at this log. I think we might be able to use it for our fire. We just have to carry it over there. All right, we've got the fire going again, and we have lots of sticks to help it going, and these logs we can keep on sliding down into the flames. I'm already starting to feel a cold breeze coming in, and tonight it's gonna be dropping below 30. Let's start to prepare the area where we're gonna sleep. All right, this should work. Now it's time to collect the leaves. Perfect. Now it's time to make some dinner. But first I'm gonna put on my layers because I'm getting cold. For dinner, we're gonna have some steak, and we're gonna cook it in this small piece of tin foil. I did not count this as a survival item because you can easily survive without food for 24 hours, but because I'm still growing, I want it to continue to eat. Now all we have to do is wait. While we wait, we're gonna break up these sticks to be able to feed the fire easily tonight. Bonnie's excited for food, and so am I. I am starving. As I was breaking up this wood, I realized this entire pile has turned into a rather small pile. It's because these long branches took up so much room. And so this is not gonna last us for 10 hours through the night. So I'm gonna go get some more wood. All right, I am curious to see if the food is ready. So let's take it off and check it. Here is our food. Whew. We're gonna let it sit for around 5 minutes and cool off because it is boiling hot. All right, let's see if the food is ready. That looks pretty good to me. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to eat it with, so we're gonna have to eat it with our bare hands. That was a good dinner. All right, it's getting dark. Fire is doing great, and we have a lot of wood here. So I'm gonna go head to bed. These are the 2 coats that I wore while biking up here that I'm gonna use as a pillow as I get cold during the night. Put them on, which will be perfect, and the fire is right here. I have no idea how this is gonna work, but we're gonna find out. All right, good night. I'll see you in the morning. There's a bear right over here. I just saw it come across right here. This is not good. I know I would probably be fine with a bear, but I do not want to risk anything. After eating the steak, there's a lot of grease around this area, which also is not good. This is exactly what I do not want to see. So I think I'm gonna have to call this challenge quits, unfortunately. After all this hard work, after hours of preparation, now I was just getting ready to go to bed. But from what I've felt, I am toasty in a t-shirt and a coat, and it is now 42 degrees. Tonight, it's gonna be dropping another 15 degrees, but with my other coats and all these other logs, I think I could stay toasty all night. I just saw it again right there on the other side of the stream. It is drinking from it. To answer this challenge, I do think it is possible to survive out there, and I'm really bummed I could not. I felt like I was super close. I had gotten everything ready, and all I had to do was sleep. But unfortunately, Mother Nature had other plans. Despite not being able to sleep out there, I still had a great time and was able to test my survival abilities. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.